I was born from dust. I forget that sometimes, but you never do. You remember how you shaped me with fingers not of clay but of promise. How you breathed in the soil and called it sacred. How you whispered my name before my lungs could echo it. And even now, when I feel like I'm falling back into the ground, when I crumble beneath the weight of days I don't understand, you kneel beside the dust and say, I still see a garden.
You don't ask me to rise before you reach. You meet me in the middle of the fall. And even when I forget where I came from, you remember. The dust remembers your voice. The silence knows your name. Even when I forget how to stand, the ground beneath me waits for you. And you come, you always come, not to sweep me away, but to shape me again. Again and again you create in the ruins. I tried to hold myself together with gold painted cracks, but you were never looking for pretty. You were looking for open, and open is what I am now, raw and unsure, like a seed buried beneath the season I didn't choose. But even hidden, you see me, even silent, you sing over me. And in the dark I hear it, not thunder, not trumpet, but the quiet rhythm of a God who still sculpts hope from soil. You water what I can't see. You speak life where I see loss. And somehow even the silence starts to bloom beneath your breath. The dust remembers your voice. The silence knows your name. Even when the light feels far, your breath still warms the ground. And you come, you always come, not to rush the bloom, but to water what waits. Again and again you rise in the I've walked through fires I thought would end me, but you stood inside the flames, not removing the heat, but redeeming it. And when the smoke settled, I didn't find ruin. I found roots, I found a faith not built in safety.